Yes, people, welcome into the video where we're going to be speaking to one of my Accelerator Circle students, Abby. We were basically just having a chat about her journey so far, what she was doing before TikTok Shop, her life before TikTok Shop. Now, she had actually been doing TikTok Shop for 14 months before joining this, sort of just trying to figure it out for herself, which, as you're going to hear in the conversation, wasn't quite giving her the results that she wanted to be seeing. In the month that she joined, she was doing about £400 a month. She decided to trust and come work with me, and this month she's done over 2.4k in profit. She's got kids, she's got a job. I'll let her tell you more about her, and she's been taking on board the information and putting in the effort. She's still not hit the heights that we're going to hit with her, but she's had a really good journey so far. I thought rather than showing you a totally finished project, I'd show you the progress we've made so far with her. And if you are someone that's doing TikTok Shop stuck between £500 to £1,000 a month and you're looking to break past that, you want to come and join the Accelerator Circle, the only link I'm going to leave in the description is going to be how to do that, where we're going to be giving you specific products that are going to do well for you every week, specific calls where I'm going to work directly with you, the systems to actually scale as a TikTok Shop affiliate, and so many other helpful resources that we're going to talk over inside the free call. If you do want to apply so we can see if you're the right fit for us, as I say, the link's down there and the call is totally free. Look forward to speaking to you and enjoy the video. So yeah, obviously we'll just start with how long have you actually done TikTok Shop?
So I've been doing TikTok Shop for it's about 14 months, so just over a year. Yeah, would have liked to have it kicked off a bit better than what it did, but anyway, that's why I'm here.
Yeah, 100%. Before you did TikTok Shop, what was your best month?
So best month was in July, and I did about 800 quid, which I was buzzing with initially.
Yeah.
But obviously did better now.
How much were you making on TikTok Shop before coming to me, or like when you came to me?
So averaging out was like £500 maybe. My lowest month was like 100 quid, which was awful. It got a little bit better in December. It was like about £600 in December.
So when you came in, what would you say were the main things that we worked on, the main things that you knew yourself, but we sort of worked on to improve?
Yeah, so definitely products. I was just getting loads and loads and loads of products and just spamming, basically. It was just rubbish stuff. It wasn't working, obviously. So products was definitely a big one for me. And then I think my content wasn't necessarily bad, but I think a lot of it was like static. I'd be like this, talking to camera, which obviously wasn't like very engaging. I'm quite a rambler as well, which you might notice. Whereas I tried to cut that down a bit and kind of change the scenes a bit more, and that definitely works better. And I do a lot more voiceovers now as well.
Yeah, I think when you came in, like you said, your content wasn't bad. You know, you've been doing TikTok Shop for a while. You knew what you were doing. It was just missing a few things in terms of like the structure and also just like how you were actually putting the video together. And I think that was the one thing that I can really see just from looking at your content now to then. There's just been a huge difference. Yeah. So yeah, what was your life like before TikTok Shop, and what really made you want to start TikTok Shop?
So I work as a nurse, so working kind of 9 to 5 almost, sat at a desk. It's not really something that I am passionate about, which you probably shouldn't say that as a nurse, but anyway, I've always kind of wanted to get into like content creation, and that's obviously why I started TikTok. It's kind of being self-employed and managing my own time and having that free time. Like I've got 2 children, which I would love to be able to kind of give them a better life and treat them when I want to treat them, and go to the gym when I want to go to the gym, things like that. So yeah, it was just a case of having a bit more freedom and a bit more financial freedom as well, because being a nurse, as you many know, it's not the greatest financial career to be in.
Yeah. I think that's a big one with a lot of people that come in. It's not like they hate their job, but they just, just want more, really. It's just like when you can make more money and then actually decide when you're going to do it as well. And enjoy it as well. Like, I enjoy like doing TikTok Shop. Like I'm constantly filming things. My day-to-day life evolves around filming. But I enjoy it. It doesn't bother me. It might bother my husband, but it doesn't bother me. And like I say, I'm making money, but I'm enjoying what I'm doing. Yeah. 100%. I think you can very easily do more without feeling like, oh, I've got to do this now. Like, don't get me wrong, it is still hard work. But when there's that sense of like enjoying it, it's like, you know, it doesn't feel half as bad. Yeah, also, like, when you came in, it was like a case of sort of figuring out when we had free time as well, because obviously, as you said, you've got kids, you've got your job as well, and it can sort of be difficult to find time to get the videos made and stuff. So how do you think you've been able to balance it, you know, for someone that might be seeing this and they're like, right, I work a job, how can I ever do TikTok shop as well?
So like I say, like every kind of aspect of my life, I do tend to film, to be fair.
Yeah.
So I'll be getting ready, I'm filming something, I'm going up the stairs and I'm filming lights and things. So I just kind of make the time because you kind of just have to. There's no excuses. Like, there's so many people that bump into me and they're like, oh my God, I wish I could do that. And I'm like, it's hard work.
Yeah.
It's not just as easy as people make out it is. But I mean, the other thing is, like, this month and next month, like, I've been able to kind of drop a day at work really now. Hopefully that can stick around as well. But that time as well, I've been able to step back a little bit from my job, and that then creates more creative space for the TikTok shop. So
yeah, 100%. As you said, you're averaging about £400, £500, £600 a month when you came in. So obviously we have had like a bit of a journey of seeing small improvements. You know, you see a lot of things online where it's like, yeah, I went from £200 a month to 10k a month or whatever. But like, what has your realistic journey been like, and you know, how much are you making now?
Yeah, so like I say, November is when I joined. Was making about £400. Saw a little bit of a jump in December. That's when we went to about 600 and something pound. So I was happy with that kind of, and that was like where we were finding our feet and finding the products and trying to get our content a bit better. And then January hit, and it was kind of, we've had the right products in the right time of year, and we had better content, and all of that worked together to then make, at that time, my best month. So I made 2k in January, and then February I've just done 2.4k. Plus I've had a couple of retainers as well, so that's bumped that up as well. And then, yeah, hopefully we're going to do even better.
Yeah. That's the thing. People just expect everything to happen like that. If we made it clear to you, like when you came in, it's not just going to be like that. It's going to be, we're going to change things. We're going to try and improve each aspect. Obviously, like we did the breakdown of your account when we came in, and there was obviously, it wasn't just one thing that we needed to fix. There was a few different things. Obviously, you already had the fundamentals in place, but you just, you know, you just improved each part, and you were obviously really good at taking on board the information. As you know, like in your group, you had the one that's been in all the calls, actually like applied yourself, and you just put in loads of effort. So it's like, this is how it sort of happens, and you can see the sort of trend we're going at. So yeah, you said you did 2.4 plus your retainers in February. So let's just talk about yesterday. How much money did you make yesterday? Obviously that was what, the 2nd of March. So that right at the
2nd of March. So yeah, we did a good day. I think my highest day previous to that was maybe £100, maybe close to 200. And then yesterday morning, one of my videos was picking up, and I could see that it was picking up quite fast. And then I checked on the dashboard to see how much I'd made, and this was literally like 9 o'clock in the morning, and I'd made like £100. So I was like, it's going to be a good day today.
Always a good
Thinking
sign.
that it was maybe going to be like another, like a £200 day, maybe even a £300 day. In the end, I ended up making about £600, basically from one product, from one video.
It's crazy,
which is insane.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like what we were just talking about then, where it's like, you can test a few different products, but all it takes is the one product to do well, and you make all your money back from the products that you've tested and more. Which
I think what's also crazy is the fact that I had actually made so many other videos with this one product, and obviously it was converting for me, but the fact that I didn't give up on that product, and I did keep kind of pursuing it, and I think the angle that I went for was slightly different, and that's what's grabbed people in, I think.
Yeah, I think that people do give up on products a bit too soon. I think that's something that you've always been quite good at, where you're like, all right, I'm going to give this a chance, I'm going to try different things. And I think it's one thing that obviously I preach a lot as well. I'm like, you know, you make multiple videos on the products and try different angles, because people just keep making the same video over and over again, and it's like nothing's gonna change if nothing changes, sort of thing. So yeah, that's insane.
I couldn't sleep very well last night. All I was thinking about was that.
yeah. And obviously that sets us up for this month for sort of like the next phase where we're trying to keep making that progress, which is really good, which is what we wanted. We wanted to, you know, we just want to keep making that progress, and it's really nice to have something like that at the start of the month. Obviously we've got the sort of plan in place on how we're going to make sure we sort of use that momentum and keep moving forward. So yeah, for you, obviously you've been doing TikTok Shop for 14 months. At the start you was in like other groups and stuff and sort of figuring it out for yourself as well. What would you say to somebody that's sort of trying to just figure it out themselves? Because like you really can just figure it out yourself, but what would you say has been the difference in that and the time that you were doing that and now when you've got someone to sort of guide you, you know, what products to do, the changes, and it's quite specific information?
Yeah, and I think that's it. It's specific information. Like I tried so many different groups and they were kind of giving you more like generalized advice, which didn't always necessarily resonate with me because I was like, I don't really know how I can use that information and implement it into mine. Or I'd be thinking, I'm doing that or whatever.
Yeah.
So having something that's maybe a bit more personalised for me works a lot better because, and I think with you as well, which I like, not everyone might, but I do, is that you are quite blunt and you're quite like, this isn't working, fix it, basically, which is what I need. I need clear instruction, which is obviously what I've got, and I've then been able to implement it. And you can see somebody who's maybe trying to doing it on their own, which is what I was obviously trying to do initially, you can't always see what you need to do and what changes you need to make. And you might think you're making the changes when actually you're not really. Whereas someone from the outside looking in can really analyse your profile and tell you this isn't working, you need to do this, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think that you've hit the nail on the head there, where it's like, say we were like in this position now, but 14 months ago, where you'd be by now, just having someone that can just straight up tell you what needs to change and what needs to improve specifically for you, not just talking to a big group of people, which is great. And so yeah, obviously you're still a nurse now. How has TikTok Shop changed your current situation, and what are your plans for moving forward?
Okay, yeah. So like I said before, I have been able to kind of drop my hours down, so that's been really helpful and obviously a step in the right direction. One thing that I've really noticed in the last couple of months is that financial freedom. I used to go into a shop and it might even be something just cheap, but I'd be like, I don't really need that. I'm not going to get it. Whereas now I walk into a shop and I feel like I see something and I'm like, I'm going to get it. And I don't have that stress anymore because I've just got that extra bit of income now. And the free time that I've got as well is just, it's honestly a dream. It's so nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just, it's amazing. I'm really thankful for the position I'm in now. Obviously, we want to, the only way is up, and I want the aim of the game for me is I want to treat my husband to like a weekend away or like to go to like New York or something, complete surprise, or like we're going to go to Florida I think next year, and I would love to be able to just pay a huge chunk of that off, and that's like my why almost.
Yeah, that's it really. You know, we do all of this and we put all this effort into all of this, but everyone's got like a different why and why they actually want to do that. You are going to get to a point where you can do that, and it's going to be such a good feeling, and it's just going to push you to do it even more, which is brilliant. I'm just excited to see the progress now.
What's next?
Me
too.
Exactly.
Me too.
Right. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. We've got more of these client interviews coming up. People that are doing bigger numbers than Abby's doing. Everything from 4, 5k months to 10, 12, 13k months. Once again, if you are someone that's trying to scale as a TikTok Shop affiliate and you do want to come and work with me, we've just offloaded some successful creators, so we have got a few spots left in there. Just before we close it again, book a totally free call under this video and hopefully see you inside the Accelerator Circle.